Hey beer tubers, welcome to Stone's 5th annual Sour Fest. Got the list right here. I already got a mark for my glass. These are all bottles. Bottle list. I'm gonna go a little quick on this. You can pause if you want to see it. Looks like a few didn't make it. Slots? Okay. It's the bottle list. This is all the draft list. So I mean, you're talking hundreds of beers. A lot of these beers I've never even heard of. Get the focus. Trying to go as steady as I can. Anywhere you see a star, it requires 2 tasters. We get 15, and then there's the food. I'm starting off because it was the last bottle of it. I think we only had 2 bottles, but this is Cantillon Cuvée des Champions. So let's try it. Very mild, slightly tart, a lot of funkiness for sure. You know, I think this is just a regular goose. You know, blend. I don't think there's any fruit in this one. I think it's unfruited, or maybe this is 100% lambic. I forget what this one is, but it's really smooth, tasty, clean beer. A lot of mouthfeel coming from that wheat they use. So probably the rarest beer I'll have today, along with the Bruery Kriek. So off to a good start. All right, so this is round 2. Bruery Kriek. Man, this just smells freaking phenomenal. It's good to taste. It's like tart, but a smooth, like fruity tartness. Really interesting. It's like really smooth drinking tartness, not like a mouth puckering. So it's a pretty interesting beer. See why people like it. Don't know what age is on this one, but get away, bud. But yeah, enjoying this one. This was a 2-ticket one, so I'm already down to 11 tickets left. But I'm just gonna get 1 ticket tasters from here on out. Okay, so now we're looking at number 10, Bruery Sour Stout, which don't know how this differs from the melange beers, but maybe it's just a straight up stout and there's not blended and sour, but kind of tastes like a chocolate covered cherry in that sense. Big sour tartness up front, sort of cherry like, and in the finish you get like this big chocolate note come through. So it's really tasty stuff. Okay, so this one right here, the Bruery's The Wanderer. They did for Beer City up in San Francisco. Pretty limited release, really tart. It's kind of got a little of that like apple cider, cherry kind of thing going on, but it's pretty much just really refreshingly tart. Not my favorite. I actually like Marone Acidity more than this one, but some people like this one more, probably because it's more tart. I mean, it's pretty sour beer. So, but so far so good with all of these. All right, next one up is the Cascade Port Reserve. I assume this is a sour that they aged in port barrels, because I definitely get some vinous kind of barrel notes from it. It actually reminds me a bit of, you know, any kind of Flanders style, which is probably the style they're going for, like a Flanders red, brown. Kind of reminds me a touch of Marone Acidity, but really nice from Cascade, which I've heard about but I haven't tried. This is my first Cascade beer. So, so far so good with this one. Okay, so next up, Cantillon Iris. I think this is unblended lambic, straight up lambic if I remember right. Anyway, so far probably the best one I've had. It's phenomenal. It's better than Cuvée des Champions in my opinion. So just funky, big time funk tartness on it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a bottle of this maybe. Okay, this is number 21. I can't even pronounce that. Like Hanbach. I don't know, but sort of Flanders reddish, brown Flanders beer. Nice tartness up front. It's got a lot of vinous notes, some oak tannins. Pretty nice. A little bit of cherry notes. But yeah, well, the bottle list is going. I think everything else is still on draft at this point. It's just about like noon. I think all the Cantiones on draft are still on, so that's nice. I might get the Rose Grand Brenus, but we'll see. Okay, so this is the Stone Jolly Pumpkin Nongyu, I'm probably butchering that name, collaboration beer. So this is the one I think Daniel just reviewed. I think this is the Jolly Pumpkin version. Let me get the nose on it. It's got like sourness, and then there's definitely some of those additional ingredients they threw in there. I forget what it was, but it was a bunch of stuff.
You tell the beer buyer, he bought it all. So,
I mean, it's slightly tart, but pretty refreshing. I don't know, my palate's a bit ruined right now, so it's hard to judge this beer, but
at a place up in, member up in San Francisco.
This is, it's pretty interesting. I can see why Daniel said it's a bit of a mess, because it definitely has a lot going on in the back end after that tartness.
I thought you were just going over there.
But I'm not hating it. It might be my least favorite so far. But
probably not very much. But
anyway, time to let Daniel know that I'm trying it on my phone.